How's it going, everybody? My name is Infamous Isaac and I'm here with a video of me just reflecting on what happened in 2023 for my YouTube channel and also just my life in general. Because I gotta say, compared to where I was at last year, things are just way different. So without further ado, let's just start with the YouTube stuff. Also, I want to mention before we get into it, this video isn't gonna have a lot of editing. It's just gonna be me for the most part, cutting whenever I misspeak or whatever. Because at the end of the day, this is just me talking. I'm spilling my heart to you guys, and for the most part, just spilling my heart in general. But let me start with the YouTube channel first because I want to leave my life for the second half of the video. So with my YouTube channel, compared to like January 2023 to now, I'm recording this December 29th because I don't know if I'm gonna have time on the 30th or the 31st to get anything recorded. So I know this is not technically the year-end review, but I still want to get the video up for you guys, at least one final video before the end of the year. Throughout this whole year, I can say in terms of YouTube, it's been the best and worst year for me and my channel. And the best, I mean that the videos that I've made, a lot of the videos that are in like my top 10 of all time in terms of view count and like likes are from this year. And I'm happy that that happened because I took a different approach to making content this year with more less is more, where I take more time making these videos, whether it's by design or because I'm forced to because of life getting in the way. And so now videos spend more time in the lab being cooked, being edited, and all that type of stuff, just getting more revisions because I'm using my laptop more, which I had last year. I could have done so. It just never occurred to me that like, why am I not using it up until now, right? Up until like a certain point in the middle of the year. And so once that started happening, I started just changing the way I approach things. I started making longer videos, more edits, some funnier edits, some other edits, just in general to increase the quality of my videos, which I'm really happy about. And also in general, just some of my best videos have come out this year, like the Spider-Verse video, the Transformers video, all that type of stuff. You can look through the entire year and see multiple videos that have like 100+ views and stuff like that. And that's not me trying to brag or anything. That's just more like I'm really happy at how far this channel has come. And while some people may look at the subscriber difference between like December and now, I didn't reach the goal of getting to 100 subscribers. But around the final days, I think it was like 2 days ago or 1 day ago, I got to 80. So the fact that we went from 50 to 80 to me is amazing because I know every person who watches my video isn't going to subscribe. The fact that people watch my videos in general is a gift, is a blessing. So the fact that I can have that first world problem of why aren't the people that are watching my videos subscribing? I would have so many more subscribers if people did that. No, that's just greedy. It'll happen naturally. And so I started changing my approach on that because it was really unhealthy. I was inhibiting my life and in general just stunting myself because of how much I focused on YouTube. Like, I still love doing this. This is my passion. This is my dream. Whenever I tell anybody about it, like what my dream job or dream goal is, it's always this. Because this is what I envision myself doing. And whether I'm doing it when I'm 30 or when I'm 50 or anything like that, I don't know. But for right now in my young adult life, I want to be a YouTuber. Whether you consider it content creation or an internet celebrity or anything like that, which I don't like using. But regardless, I just want to do this. This is what I want to do. And I don't want to be limited by it either. Like, I don't want to, let's say like, hopefully I blow up one day and then I'm only famous for one thing. I just want to do whatever. I want to have like a moist critical type of approach where I upload what I want to upload whenever I want to upload it because I want to upload it. And granted, he uploads a lot, like every single day, and I'm not trying to take that approach because I'm just one person until I'm able to have people help me, which is going to take some time for me to overcome my ego and basically be like, I need help. And I know I need help, and that's the worst part because I can't edit by myself. I can't record by myself. This is a lot for one person and what I want to do. So at some point I want to get like an editor to help me and maybe get like people to help my creative vision. And not to say that like I want to completely reinvent the channel. I still want to do what I want to do. I just want to do it at a higher level so that I can be proud of what I want and I can create what I'm envisioning, basically. Because even though it seems like I'm just making gaming videos, I'm just making reviews or anything like that, this is what I like to do and I want to do it better, because it's more of a challenge for myself, but also because you guys, like, the fact that people still tuned into my videos even though I basically took a 2-month break because of school is amazing, and it's heartwarming. It makes me feel really good about continuing to do this because I had an impact on some people. And granted, I'm not saying impact as like I changed their lives, they're completely different now because they see my channel. No, I just mean more I had a small impact to where some people come back and watch my videos, whether they're my friends or whether I know them in real life. Some people come back, and I didn't know that my videos can merit that. And it's also kind of like a lack of self-confidence in a sense. But one of my friends told me that everybody has confidence. It just depends on how much you show it. If you can pull it from inside of your soul, deep down, you have that confidence. And I know I have that confidence. I like when it's me and myself, just by myself, I know I have that. But it's just showing it to other people. Like, for instance, when I started, I didn't have the confidence to really talk well on the mic and articulate myself. On top of that, just editing these videos where I've gotten more and more confident in what I want to do, and I've gotten better at how I want to do it. And granted, I'm not a top tier editor. For the most part, I'm just doing minimal jump cuts and stuff like that and adding some like funny edits here and there. But at the end of the day, I'm not where I want to be yet. But I'm not, I want to make it very clear, I'm not neglecting the progress that I've made as a YouTuber and as a person, which I'll get to later on. But with YouTube this year, I'm really proud of how far this channel has come, how many people have shown up and watched the videos. Like, literally my Spy Family video is like sitting at 80 views right now, which was honestly I was really happy to see, because the last 2 videos, like around there, they got like 10 to like 16 views, which, don't get me wrong, I really appreciate the people that did watch. I thank you so much. But compared to where I was, like, let's say like half a year ago, it was like there has been a drop off. And I know that I shouldn't just look at the numbers. I shouldn't do that, because then it minimalizes and trivializes the people that watch and the work that I put in. Because like the gaming montage, I spent like a good like 3 months working on that, and I was really hoping like that video would pop off, but it didn't. And will it ever? I don't know. Like, at the end of the day, some people will find the videos whenever they find them, be it the YouTube algorithm or just some random stroke of luck. I would be lying if I said that some days I did look at the numbers and I did try to like, I was hoping that they would go up and more people would subscribe. But I'm human, you know, I'm fallible, I can't help it. And so I gotta remind myself and center myself that like, these are people behind these screens watching me, whether it's their phone, their tablet, their computer, their console, whatever. These are people watching me. Never forget that, and never forget to humble yourself, because I never, and I mean this, I never want to get arrogant about what I'm doing. Whether I blow up or not, I never want to become arrogant, like, oh, look at how good my editing is, I deserve more. No, like, my goal is to be able to live off of YouTube. It's I like nothing like in terms of like vanity or vain or anything like that. Like, I don't, enough is all I need. And I didn't grow up like struggling, but we definitely weren't rich, and so we've had enough, and I'm used to that lifestyle where like enough is good, like good is enough, you know. And so that's all I need to be content and happy in my life. I just want to be able to live off of this and provide for my family with this. And so that's just the goal, and that's always been the goal. And I know I've had trouble articulating it in the past, but YouTube, I want to blow up on YouTube so I can sustain myself. And then after that, whatever happens after that is whatever happens. I don't want to be a celebrity. I just want to support myself and the people that I care about. And so to wrap that up, YouTube this year for my channel has done really well. I've had some stinkers here and there, like the DMC, like soundtracks video, I know didn't do too well. Some videos just they underperformed, but some videos extremely overperformed, and I'm really happy about that. And it's just the nature of the beast. I'm not going to watch every YouTube video that I see, whether it's my favorite creator or not, and so I can't expect people to do the same. So the fact that people watched in general, like, I'm happy that I don't have a video that has 0 views on my channel anymore, or at the very least off the top of my head. And if there is, it sucks, but like, that's just how it goes, you know. Like, I can't do anything about it. If there's 1 view on it, it's most likely me. And so I have to take it on a chin and keep moving. Not every video you make is a banger, and I know that wholeheartedly, because not every video I've made is good in my eyes. I know that the reason I changed my approach to videos is because of that. I wasn't happy with what I was doing. I was making videos for the sake of keeping up a streak, and that wasn't enjoyable. It was burning me out. And even now, like, I still feel the burnout of that, as I'm trying to just regain that same passion. And I still have that passion. My dream is not dead. I want to make that very clear. But that approach was just not healthy. It was stunting me as a person, and it was stunting my creativity and my enjoyment of doing this. Because at the end of the day, even though I do want to live off of this, the reason I want to live off of it is because I enjoy it. I love doing this. Every single video I make, I love looking at it, editing it, and just overall creating this thing that I like. And when I was doing it back then, like, let's say like from January to July, or excuse me, June, of course there were videos that I loved making, but at the end of the day, there are some videos out there on my channel that I didn't like making, and I just put them out there for the sake of it. And I don't like that. I hate that, as a matter of fact. And so I don't want to do that ever again. I don't want to make a video for the sake of it, just to have something out there because of a streak that I made, an arbitrary streak that I made in my head. Like, that's stupid, bro. I'm setting restrictions for myself that don't need to be there. And so to put a pin on that, I really enjoyed YouTube this year. I had my ups and downs with it, but at the end of the day, the best has yet to come, but somehow a lot of good has come from it as well. And so hopefully next year I can just put my foot to the gas and just keep going and just improve. And like, whether it's my chair or whether it's my laptop, getting like a PC setup or whatever, and just improving what I do, maybe getting some people to help me and stuff like that. I want to just improve and get better. I don't want to stagnate. I don't ever want to feel like that again. That marks the end of that. Now it's time to get into my personal, which I haven't talked about much. While I have mentioned like, oh, college and stuff like that throughout like some of my videos, I wanted to talk a little bit more about it, just what's been going on and why I haven't been uploading much, but also just my life in general, how much it's changed. So my mindset, along with my YouTube mindset, have changed completely compared to where I was like almost a year ago now, where I was really depressed, and I never thought I would admit it, but I wasn't happy like a year ago. I wasn't doing good. I was going to college. I still am going to college. I'm not done, but it's just more like I was stagnant. I wasn't improving. I just wasn't happy, and I wouldn't, excuse me, I would go to class, I would come home, I would do my classwork, and then that's it. I didn't have a job. I wasn't making any like connections, any lasting connections. Granted, I have friends, like, and I did have friends that really cared about me and I care for, but I wasn't going out. I was just going to class and coming home. I wasn't doing anything besides that, right? And so it really affected my mental. I just wasn't happy, and on top of that, just a bunch of regrets and the mind just messing with me. I didn't have control over it, basically. And so I talked to one of my friends about it, and I was telling him like, I'm really not in a good mental space. And he helped me out. He basically changed my entire perspective on life, and I wouldn't even say that's a stretch to say, because I live my life differently now because of him. And now I try my best to put my best foot forward and approach each day with as much vigor and life as I can. And granted, I falter. I don't want to make it seem like my life is perfect now. My life is, for the most part, it's not good. And I'm not saying that like, oh, have a pity party for me, but more like, this year has been pretty hard, honestly, and I'm trying my best to make it through it. Like this month alone, unfortunately, my aunt passed away like 2 weeks ago, and then just a week ago, well, not even like, well, yeah, a week ago, my dog unfortunately passed away as well. God rest their souls. And just in general, just December has been rough and all that. And I just been trying to put my best foot forward. And it's not easy sometimes. It's definitely not easy, but I'm not alone. And I realized that wholeheartedly because this year alone, I got my first job and I started making money, and now I'm going on to my second job because that was a temporary job because it was seasonal, and I'm gonna be starting that one soon. I also got a car. I've had my license for a long time, and so the fact that I didn't get a car was because I was stagnant. I wasn't in a good mental headspace. I didn't think I was ready, but because I got a job, I was able to get a car from one of my friends, and now that it's fully fixed up, which granted, that was one of the major reasons why like it's been difficult, is because it needed a lot of work on it. But now that it's done, I'm driving it around. Um, I I feel independent and I feel free. I can go wherever, I can do whatever as long as I have the money and the will to do it. And I've really been enjoying that. And I just want to mention, all because I said it was hard doesn't mean that I didn't enjoy the year and that there weren't good things that happened. This year was amazing. For every bad thing that I could mention, there's like 5 times as many good things that have happened this year. So I don't want to just trivialize what I said in this year to make it seem like, oh, it's just all been bad. No, it hasn't been. It's been amazing. So please don't take that last bit of what I said and just think that, oh, it's only been bad. No, it's been amazing. On top of that, like blessings like that, like I wouldn't have that if it wasn't for my mom, my dad, my sister, my grandma all supporting me and just helping me through it, my friends keeping me grounded and helping me out whenever I need it. And in my perspective, the second half of the year, while it has been harder, I feel like I'm in a way better mental headspace and just place in general in life. Even though I'm broke, I'm going to say it outright. I feel great. Like, even though life's been hard these past couple of months, especially with school as well, and trying to make YouTube videos and just all these new stresses and all that coming in, I've been enjoying life a lot. A lot of good has come from the second half of this year, and I'm so thankful because I've never felt as good as I have now. I feel like I'm alive again. Like, I'm not stagnant anymore, and I can move forward without being afraid to. And granted, life isn't without fear. I made a video on that last year. Like, fear is important because it keeps you humble and aware of what you're doing so you don't do anything stupid. It's a human necessity. But I still move with fear, knowing that like everything that I want is on the other side of it, is on the other side of fear. And so again, even though it's been stressful and just different, I still feel like I'm in a better place than I was last year. And so I can happily say that this year, even though it's been hard, to me has been the best. Like, I feel like I'm better than I was before, and it's because of the help that I got from the people that care about me, and because of myself taking that step forward of just moving and progressing. And so I hope that at the very least, with this renewed vigor, I can help anybody who may feel the same way, and may feel like they're in a rut. Because for me, I felt like that since the pandemic, the lockdown and all that stuff, and I've recently gotten out of it. And so with that being said, this year has been really interesting. And I'm sorry if like this video got like dark, or I didn't give like a content warning or anything like that, but I just wanted to just be candid and open with you guys about what's been going on and stuff like that. And was it oversharing? Yeah, I'd definitely say so, but I wanted to make this video for anybody, to listen and just get like a little piece of me through it, and just hear what I've been thinking. But regardless, that's basically all I really have to say. Like, hopefully next year I can reach 100 subscribers and maybe even past that. Hopefully I'll have more videos that like surpass the what's it called, like the Spider-Verse video that I made back in June, like reach that height again. Hopefully God will give me the strength to just keep pushing and keep going, and I'll follow his path to achieve this, but also understanding that like it's not an easy path. Like this requires luck and faith and passion and just drive in general. And so I've been doing this for 3 years, like, and I'm at 80 subscribers with like 600 and almost 700 videos. It's not easy. Like it doesn't happen overnight, and so I want it to happen, and I will will it so. But at the end of the day, it's up to the cards, and I'm gonna try my best to play them. I'm gonna try my best to play the hand that I'm given. But as for goals for YouTube, it's just mostly just making more videos that I want to make. Maybe I'll make a second channel for gaming to separate the content types, because I don't want my channel to be so cluttered like it has been. But at the same time, I'm also just thinking about it like, do I really want to? That's a lot to manage. Like I don't know. Like I'll see how I go about it, but that might be another thing. Just different types of videos that I want to make. Like I have like a couple of videos in the works that I want to put out for you guys this year that I would have put out this year, but again, because of college and stuff like that and just work and all that, it's been hard to find the time to sit down and just get to work on them. Like now at the end of the year, I've had time because school and all that. I managed to put out like a good 4 videos, but 3 in reality. Well, actually no, 4 including this one, because the gaming montage, like the almost 2-hour one, was way before in the works, so that one doesn't even count to me. But 4 videos I've put out this year, including this one. So it's slowed down, but we make it work, you know. We make it work. But regardless, that's basically it for me for now. Let me know how, better yet, let me know how your year has gone. Are you happy with it? Are you sad with it? Do you want to improve? How would you want to improve? And overall, just set goals for yourself. Until then, this has been Infamous Isaac. I hope you have a great rest of your day and a great rest of the time with your family if you're watching this with them, or just in general. I'll see you all back here in 2024. Peace.